give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yoshai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. We say that we are person that Elohim agree with that rule well teaches us person to shoot, and we see salutation, so the accumulated pushing within our truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season, we say Shalom. And once again, going into our video here, and this basically touching upon the video that was just played, right? Going into how, hey, these women outside here just basically harlots. As you can see from this stencil image here, you know, she posed up with Chris Brown. Matter of fact, let's go back out 1 little minute, right? So this is how the post was shared. The person asked, "This crazy to you all, right?" And now when I watch the video, it's basically going into the video that was just played, right? Let me play it one more time. No, let's go back here, you know? That is your wife. She hug up her next man, face to face, kissing, love in the eyes, roses in she hand, you know, and basically I believe she spent money, most likely your money, to want to see another man and do this, right?
Well, we finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
And you could see by his face when she said, you could see that he feel disrespected, but due to the fact that, you know, he must be one of those guys that doesn't encourage his wife to do any and every single thing, right? But you could see just by his face, watch, you see, you know, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. You understand? They're laughing at you because you have no way that there is a wife and she telling you that at your wedding day, your so-called wedding day, in front of basically friends, family, and most likely to have strangers in between. And then she uploaded to social media, right? So you don't know what's going to happen. You know, you're going to have the woman in the other abominable woman coming in comments, they comment both bowling, yes, queen, you know, like a strong, confident man, because that is one thing, that is what these women consider a strong, confident man. A man who does make them do any and every single thing that they want to do. You know, disrespect them, disrespecting you in front of anybody. That is what they just consider strong. You know, giving them their own way. And these men and even men could have no way you as a man making this happen so confidently as well. To the fact where she uploaded it on social media, now your face plastered all over and they're making fun of you. You understand? They're making fun of you. Because this person that shared, most likely he just saw the video and was like, this crazy to you all? Right? Man, I'm going to go to our scripture here. Let me go to the book of let me go to the book of Sirach, right? Let me go to the book of Sirach, chapter 25. Let me read from verse. Let me go to verse 13. Right? It say, give me any plague. It say, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So give me any plague. Any other plague, give me any other plague but the plague of the heart. Right? Because hey, that plague of the heart is what has make have you guys doing all these things. Taking this sort of disrespect. You know? Trimming your way to seek love. Right? Now your face plastered all over the internet. Your wife disrespecting you, right? She pulls up with another man, face to face, all lovey-dovey, and then she upload the second video to let Marriage Jim making fun of you. And in the coming years and months, you will be going through them trouble because if she could do this, right, and post you out, laugh at you, hey, it's going to be a rough life, my brother. It's going to be a rough life. Unless he is one of those guys that, and you know, this is how majority of the men are these days. There's not men. Simps, you know, weak-minded, fragile, frail, effeminate, right? That is the kind of men that have outside here right now. Right? It's a Verse 14, and say, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of the of enemies. There is no head. Jump down a little bit again. It say this is verse 17, right? The book of Surah, chapter 25, verse 17. It say the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth, right? And that is why some of these women is wearing this makeup to cover up, try to cover up to make the face look, a little bright and so forth. But as that makeup come off, you see it in the face, the wickedness, and even through the makeup you could see it, right? But some of these men, they be so fragile and so weak, they get caught up in it, right? It say verse 18. It say her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Hey.
The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
See, he better join them in the back, right? They're laughing and kicks him, but they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Because now you're going to be at talk, and that's what the scripture say what? They say what? Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Shall sigh bitterly. You can see it in your face. You can see it in your face. You understand? You know? Right now he must be in the midst of all, he don't get about 1 million phone call, you know, from some of his friends or family and telling them, you know, he been circling around the social media and I stand the clowning him, right? He must be watching his wife and thinking, wait till he put himself in. What he get himself into, right? It say all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, that the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Yeah, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. All wickedness is but little to her. This is it get. These men giving the water so much passage that it flowing. It flowing. Right? It flowing. Taking all this disrespect. Now he's a clown for the month. You know other men laughing at you? That is what this man acts. He said this crazy to you all because that craziness. Just imagine your wife doing that and posting it as well. Let me just read some of the comments here, right? I said this person, Mark, I would have showed her Chris Brown all right. No, because if you know, you know, right? You know what went on with Chris Brown some years ago. What it is he did, right? So this person saying he would have showed her Chris Brown, right? So this person also marked this part of the caption is crazy. So this is basically what it is she stated. Say, I got to show him my wedding vows. My words, I put you in my vows. Do not on no creep shit though. Him and his aunt laughed during our pose. He said, does your husband approve? Which he did, and we discussed it multiple times before my meet and greet. We good. This is a wicked woman is, right? It said I actually got to lock eyes and touch this man on top of his head and had it of his head. Sorry, I actually got to lock eyes and touch this man on top of this. Had a wonderful night in the exclusive suites. Sorry, right? It's a 10 out of 10. 11 tour was one of my favorite nights. Can't wait for the next tour. This is crazy, yo. But this is what it is get from adulterous women, right? At the end of the day, these men know that they're married in harlots and they want to make them into wives, right? The scripture say a harlot shall be given as a wife. No matter how fuck. Let me continue in this story, okay? It say, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As a climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. It say, a wicked woman abated the courage, make it an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. And that is what she is, a wicked woman. And that is why when she said it, right? When she said it, you could see it in her face. Right?
On Chris Brown.
See it in her face. She create what? It say make it an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. That man heart get wounded. No, I sure. No, I sure with him seeing all this circulating talk when he's spreading here and there, must he don't get some calls? Right now he wounded. You know? Must he buy a bat? Again, I just saying it out of that, but you know how it is be. Right? And so, again, some of these men outside here, they like these kind of embarrassment things. It's like a fetish to them. It's a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees. It's of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. It's a give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. And that is what I'm basically saying here. You all give these women all the passage, the water flowing. The water flowing non-stop. So that is why they could do these things. You all pander to these women. You know, you all pandering to these women. When these women say something abominable, some wicked shit, you all come and say, yes, Gil, yes, you're right thing. And she speaking shit, all because you all want to break. You know, you all want to burst. You know, so you all come weak, fragile, and frail. These are the kind of things that's happen married in harlots. A woman speaking like that and talking to you like that and posting these kind of things, yo, she could do, hey, that adulterous woman, because she don't know what it is she could do to another man. Even if she got a chance to sleep with Chris Brown, she gone. She gone. No, you know, you had to split the shit, you know, divorce, you had to pay this and that and that. Hey. So you say, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Yeah, but these men wouldn't do that because they're weak, right? Let me read, this is the book of Surah 26 verse 1. It says, blessed is the man that had a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. And literally in this modern time, you know how hard it is to get a virtuous woman? You know how hard it is to find a virtuous woman? These women, they indulge, right? They indulge, they love adulterous shit, and all these women encouraging each other to do these things. That is why her posts have 26,000 likes, right? And so forth. They say a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life. A good wife is a good portion. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So if you fear the Lord, you receive a good wife. You see these men who fear the Lord, right? In order to come to the Lord, there to be a man, and these men in men have no way. You could have a wife and she doing these kind of things. Make it, you use a laughing stock. You become a laughing stock to the world. Let's say, whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. Right? I'm gonna go down a little bit. Right. Verse 7 say, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that had hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. And if you hold a scorpion, if he go up until you're gonna get bite, you're gonna get sting. You know that poison gonna run through your body, eventually it go kill you. Some of these men living with these beasts. You know? Yo. Let me read something again. Let me go back to the comment board here. So somebody mark wonderful night in the executive suites with who? That's a good question. With who she was there with, right? Yo, shit crazy. You see, you can see this. You see, same thing I said. This man said it as well. You see, you can tell he wasn't effing with it, right? You could see it just in the face. He wasn't with that bullshit, but he done in it, right? They say an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that had hold of her is as though he held a scorpion, right? It say a drunken woman and a gather abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame, right? It said the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, right? And that is what we see with these women. Majority of these women that have these kind of makeup on, these kind of things, these things is just hoes, right? Now let me go down a little bit. It says verse 15, right? This is because Surah 26 verse 15. It says shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her content mind cannot be valued. So her content mind cannot be valued, right? But it says shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. And this woman here, she's not that. Right? She's literally not that. Verse 22, it says, an harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. It says, verse 23, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. Right? A dishonest woman contemneth shame, and that is what she brought. So that's true. She's a dishonest woman. Right? And that is what she could do. She will bring shame. She will bring shame. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And that is why we could say there's what bitches, there's dogs. You know? That's what this woman is. This person Maki is a fool for marrying her. Yes. So this person mark modern men are sick, and that man had to be gay. It say so she said hey, she just kicks and making joke on this man, yo. It say this person the post state I love you more than Chris Brown, know your limits. So you see how crazy it is? And it's a joke to these men. Them kind of thing is a joke. That's say it become like a fetish. Right? This is supposed to mark diabolical. Right? So it says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. She shall be counted as a dog. Right? But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. It says, a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. Right? And that is what it is. Because hey, yo, these people just love adultery, yo. Jake love adultery. So this person said they call you a real man and applaud you for being comfortable in your masculinity when you tolerate disrespectful behavior. And that is what's basically seen at the beginning, right? To women, a real man to them is a man who doesn't make them do anything and make them tell them anything. You understand? A woman with this, a man had to do it, and that is a real man. She says some shit, a man had to follow. That is a real man to them. You know? That is how society have it. But hey, you guys go ahead and tolerate disrespect, yo. Right? You guys go ahead and tolerate disrespect. At the end of the day, judgment coming. If it's marrying a woman that obsessed with another man, yeah, just think about it. This is outrageous. This person make a good point here. You say you think you've seen every kind of loser, but a new one always pops up. And that's right. And because this shit crazy, yo. This shit crazy. This person about the real men that prostitutes on Twitter be talking about, yeah. That the real men. Yeah, the real men these hoes be talking about. Yeah, shit fucking. And this, I say, in the same post as her wedding is insane work. She doesn't respect her man at all. And that is where it is. That is where you get from a wicked woman. We don't read it. You understand? We don't read it. Right? Yo. Hey. With that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. We sit down as a person, Elders agree, most on a rule, while the teachers are personal should, and we see salutations, so they can push wood on a truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly, in season, we say, Shalom.